Hello friends, today we'll see about what are the steps involved in your sway analysis. Right? Because most of the students they have a problem to find with your sway analysis whenever we come across a sway analysis with your MDM method, moment distribution method. Right? Because there we have a bit difficulty we have. Right? Because if these are the two columns, if we have whenever a force hits here, fine. Whenever a force hits here horizontally, fine. These two columns will slightly move. Fine. So that moment we call it as a sway analysis. Now here if you see I have done a few steps how we have to solve with your sway analysis. Now if you see with your steps to solve your sway analysis MDM method. Now first step is nothing but you have to go with your non-sway analysis. How we used to go with your non-sway analysis, in the same manner we have to go. In that one step one you have to find out here fixed end moments. For a span, how many spans you have? For that many spans you have to find out here fixed end moments. Once you have found with your fixed end moments, you have to go with your distribution factor. You have to go with your distribution factor. We have here k, we have here summation k, even we have here k upon its summation k. Stiffness factor we call na. So we have k, we have our summation k upon its summation k. So we have our tabular column here. So that tabular column we have to find. Now once we have found with here tabular column, we have to go with here moment distribution table. So table you already know that like this you have your table. So you have to go with your table. So these values whatever distribution factor values are there, it will come here, and then you have to find out here moment distribution. So here we will be getting here moments. So these are here non-sway moments we call. These are non-sway movements. So these are non-sway movements we have. Once you have got with your non-sway movements, then you have to find out with your reactions. Reaction, what are the reactions we have? We have reaction it as HA, we have reaction it as HD. Why? Because already we have got our movements. Once we have got with your movements, now the only part is remaining is we have to find out with your HA, you have to find out with your HD. Once we have found out with your HA and HD, I have found with my HA and HD. I will give you an example. If this is my loading, let us be 2 meters and 3 meters, it is 16 kilonewton loading I have. Now here if you see, I have my HA, I have here also I have my some HD I have some like let us write as 2 and let us write as 3. Now here if you see for this span we have HA, we have HD, HA has 2 kilonewton, HD has 3 kilonewton, and a sway moment of 16 kilonewton is on this axis. Now if you see HA we have calculated our HD. Once we have got, so here I have the sway force you have to calculate. If you want to calculate your sway force, you have to check what are the forces going towards your right side, what are the forces going towards your left side. If you see the forces going towards right side, we have 16 kilonewton and we have 2. So we have 16 plus 2. But the forces going towards left side are 3. So these forces which are going towards right side will be writing as positive. So this is plus 18, this is minus 3. Now if you want to calculate here like sway force 1. If you want to calculate here sway force 1, if you want to calculate, which is equal to here plus 16 minus 3, so it is plus 13 kilonewton. Now this is plus 13 kilonewton, which means that plus 13 kilonewton force is acting somewhere here, you can write it. So this is here 13 kilonewton force which is acting. So that is our sway force 1. So here I have written that only. So if you have got here HI as X, HY as here Y, then you have to calculate here sway force as X plus Y. So that is the reason I have explained you over here. If it is going towards right side it is positive, if it is going towards your left side it is negative. So this is my step 1 for your non-sway analysis you have to go. Now after once if you have found with your non-sway analysis, you have to come with your sway analysis. Now using your sway analysis we have different cases for your frame. Now if you see for a frame, both the ends might be fixed, both the support whatever we have it might be fixed, or one support might be here hinged, the other support might be fixed, or both the support might be hinged. So all the 3 cases I have written it over here. So that is nothing but our assumption. Now if you see with your first case, I have made both the cases are my fixed support. If both the cases are fixed support, then I can take M dash BA plus M dash CD is equal to here I1 by L1 square is to I2 by L2 square. So I1 is this one, I2 is this one, L1 we have length here, L2 we have length here. So from here you will be getting here M dash BA is to here M dash CD. These 2 values you will get. So once if you have got with these 2 values for here fixed support, then the next one we have to calculate about here MDM. We have to go with here tabular column that I will tell. Once we will complete with this one. Now this is our case 1. Case 2 is if both the ends are hinged. If both the ends are hinged, then the value is also same. I1 by L1 square is to I2 by L2 square. Only the problem will come when one of the end is fixed, the other end is here hinged. So here you can see one end is fixed, the other end is here hinged. Then you will be getting here I1 by L1 square is 2. This is here is 2 we have here you can see we have 2 times of here I2, 2 times of here I2 by here L2 square. But for all the for first and second case we have I2 by L2 square only. But whenever we come like when one support is in, the other support is fixed, then for a fixed support only, please be careful, for a fixed support only we will be getting as 2I by 2 by L2 square. So these are my 3 different cases. Once if we have got with 3 different cases, we have to again go with here MDM, right? Because here we have got here M dash like M dash B and M dash C. So that you can write it here. So here you can write it out. Whatever values you have got, you can write it out. And according to our previous, if you see in my previous lecture, there we have went with our distribution table. We have went with our moment distribution table. We have to find out here using assumptions. So I have written here using assumptions. Assumption is this one. This values you have got. So substitute here. You have to just give here half here, and then you have to give here half here. Then you will be getting here. Here you have to please be careful. You will be getting your final movement. Whatever final movements are there, that is let us write as column A. That is here column A. Let it be a column A. Whatever values already all values you have got. So here it might be a X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So these are my column A values. Once we have got with my column A values, then you have to find out with your horizontal reactions. For that span, if you have here span, for each and every member you have to find out here HA, you have to find out here HB as we have calculated here. Here you can see with here sway forces 1 as we have calculated our HA and as we have calculated HD. With your sway analysis also you have to calculate here HA and HD and you have to find out here. Here you can see how we have calculated our sway force 1. Similar way you have to find out here sway force 2. The way we have get with your sway force 1, same way you have to find out here sway force 2. But using these forces you have to calculate. Please be careful. You have to use these forces and then you have to find out here sway force 2. Fine. But for your sway force 2 need not to take any loading. As I have took here as 16 kN, here you should not take any 16 kN loading. You have to just see what is here HA, what is here HD. If your HA is going towards right side or if you have +4, then even if you have here HD as minus, you do HA minus HD if you do, then in whatever force if you have got, then that is your sway force 2. Here we have sway force 1. This is my sway force 1. This is my sway force 2. Once we have got with my sway force 1 and sway force 2, we have our third point is we have to find out our actual sway moments. How can we find out our actual sway moments? Which is equal to here sway force 1 by your sway force 2. Here we have got our sway force 2. So here you can see this is my sway force 2. Here it is sway force 1. Fine. So this is my sway force 1 by sway force 2 into column A. Column A is here. You can see column A. How can you calculate that? That I will show it over here. Now final end moments if you want to calculate. So 3A is nothing but my sway force. So that I have written it here. If you see sway force column A. So which is nothing but sway force 1 by sway force 2 into column A. In column A, these are my values. Fine. So first you write these values over here. Whatever values you have got X, here I have got as X, here I have got as B, here I have got as A, here I have got as some C. These values whatever you have got. So write down these values. These values you have to substitute. How you have to substitute? Sway force 1 by sway force 2 into this value. We made it as this one. Got it down? Now sway force 1 by sway force 2 into column of this is my column A value is X now. If you multiply with here X, then you will be getting this value. Similarly, sway force 1 by sway force 2 into here B if you do, you will be getting this value. Same sway force 1 by sway force 2 into A you do, you will get these values. So once we have got with these values, we already have non-sway movement values. So these are my non-sway movement. If you see with here non-sway, so these are my non-sway movement values. These values you can write it here. So non-sway movement values if you write, you have to just add these two values now. Add these two values A and B as I have done. So these are my final end movement. So these are my final end movement values. Once we have got my final end movement values for each and every member, if you see A, B, B, C, C, D and all the members, we have got our fixed end, final fixed end movements. Then you have to just add this movement. So these are my final fixed end movements. Once we have got with final fixed end movements, using these final fixed end movements, you have to calculate here VA, you have to calculate here VD, HA and HD using loading, using your final end movement. You have to use even loading, whatever loading also has 16 kN or a UDL, whatever it might be there, whatever loading is there, loading also you have to take, and even you have to take here final fixed end movements. Then you have to find out here VA, VD, HA and HD. These are our final reactions. Once we have got your final reactions and final end movements, then the last step is our bend moment diagram. So this is the complete procedure, detailed complete procedure to go with your sway analysis using your MDM method. Thank you very much.